Hello, traders. Welcome to TradingWithBill.com. Take two on a Wednesday. It is June 20th, 2016. Did a complete video. It was absolutely awesome. And I don't know. I must have hit the button and the video just was like in pieces. The video was 1 hour and 22 minutes. Well, it wasn't. It was 13 minutes. Anyhow, it is what it is. We're back. Take two. Let's get at it. Dollar index 64.96 in that range, really not doing a lot. I think yesterday it was at 94.47 or something like. It's just hovering around there. It's just not doing a lot. So anyhow, let's get to it. A beautiful day in Thailand today, by the way. It is currently 7:21 in Thailand. That would be 2021 on Wall Street on a Tuesday night. All right, what do we got for data today? Now, Westpac consumer sentiment came up, but no forecast, so that means nothing. And German PPI today, month on month coming out. So Asia's done. We have nothing left in Asia. They had a monetary policy meeting while I was fighting with my computer, and I don't see anything really big on the charts. So that apparently didn't mean much. I got somebody speaking like, who cares? CBI industrial trend orders comes out today, but no forecast, so we're not going to see anything out of that. Current account out of the U.S. today. RBA Governor Lowe speaks. ECB President Draghi speaks. Crude oil inventories, crushing crude oil inventories, and that's about it. So pretty slack day when we talk about data today. So it's going to be a technical day today. So anyhow, let's take a look at, hopefully this will come up without any issues. There we go. So we can take a look at, here's oil, and oil is currently at 65.16. Now if you look at this chart, you can see this is just like a sideways, not really doing much. It's just hanging out there, not a lot. Not a lot at all on this one. So where is the VIX at? The VIX is at 1335. Now yesterday during London, the VIX actually went up to 14.3 yesterday in London. So the VIX is hanging out there. That teal line on your charts, that's a 200 exponential moving average. Having a little problem there. That's not surprising. Gold is at 120.80. So gold is taking a pretty good hit to the downside, and oil is at 65.16. Oil is at 65.16. Really sideways. Take a look at this oil chart. You can see this hasn't done nothing. The VIX is doing a little bit. I don't know. It's just not. I talked about oil twice. Why do I have oil on my charts twice? Gold is dumping, though. Gold is absolutely dumping. You know what we can do here? We can go back here and let's grab the ESs here. So we'll grab the ES, see how the ESs are doing. There should not have been. This is the E-mini S&P futures. Okay, so the ESs was down. It actually is down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth day, it has made a lower high. Okay, so in the sixth day in the market has been to the downside on the ESs. So we'll keep an eye on that as our day goes forward. All right, that's enough about that. Let's get to the charts, my good friends. So this is the euro pound. So of course the euro is stronger than the pound. I did this video already, and of course I put these lines in here, and I said we're going to sell this at this 8800 area, 87.99 as it was. Well, we're two candles later, and look at what's happened. It's coming down. And I think a major point that we need to talk about today is it's about the moving averages. We're not getting pullbacks, and I'll show you that as we move along on the charts. We're not getting pullbacks. We're not getting fib pullbacks. We're not getting pullbacks. Trades are happening off the moving averages. And you're just going to have to watch your moving averages. I think that's how we're going to get entries into these. Now, the pound yesterday and the euro yesterday gave us some nice entries, some really nice down moves. But I think that was because of the dollar index. The rest of them didn't do anything, right? Didn't do anything. This tariff thing that's going on in the U.S. with the president and all that, is it making a difference? I don't know. I don't see it. The markets are moving. Everybody said, "Oh, it sure is not making a difference in the options markets." I'm in the U.S. session every day. It's not making a difference there. Market's coming down. Is that why? Who knows? Is it a correction? Who knows? The gurus are talking though. All right, so we want to sell this. So unfortunately, it's going to be 45 minutes before you're going to see this, and hopefully this will come back and give you a retest and get out of that. All right, let's take a look at the euro dollar. So here we go again to the downside. We want to be to the downside, right? Look at these moving averages, all crunched together here. 30-minute chart, and now it's below, and it's bounced off that 55 exponential moving average. There's a 55. There's your first red candle. Breaks the 55, and now well, not that these count because they're all mushed together, means nothing. And this is again to the downside, right? It's to the downside. Did we miss the boat? I don't know, but I'm not really willing to jump in and trade right there, even though, to be honest, we have a nice wide open space here. There's really not a lot left of the chart. Right? We took that. We can come down here, take a look at some of that. Right? There's a support line. 1579 down to 1533. So you're going to get about 25 or 30 pips. So I don't like it. I wouldn't. I don't like that entry at all. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good to me. Let's take a look at the Great British Pound, U.S. dollar. This was this nice move yesterday. Look at this move here, folks. This was a really nice move down here. But look left of that, and you can see we did not get a pullback anywhere. This was a kick off of the moving averages that were all entwined together. Gee, what we just saw, right? Basically this 55 knocks down below. The candle previous to that closed below the 55. Next one spikes to 55 and goes to the downside. That was your entry, per se, Monday morning quarterback at 32.54. And then it just takes a nice leap to the downside. And if you stayed with it, you're at 31.50, right? So, it's a 70 pip trade, 65 pip trade here, depending on where you got in, but it worked. No pullbacks. There was no pullbacks, folks. These things are just continuing to move off these EMAs. I think that's the clue today. Just let's watch the EMAs. Dollar CAD, sideways, a little bit. So, nothing's going on with oil. The dollar really, as far as the dollar strength and weakness, has pretty much stayed neutral. So what we have here is we have two pairs that are just neutral, right? There's not a lot going on here. And it just looks very neutral to me. So there's really nothing to do here if you're trading the dollar CAD. Just leave it alone. Don't play with it. I'm trying to put a range in here. We'll take a look here on our range. So here's our range. So really, if we're going to do something, we want to sell this here. Right? You'd want to sell that there. But you're coming into a 55, you're at the 20 now. But if you wanted to trade we're at resistance. Always remember we sell resistance, buy at support. And maybe you can get this to the downside. And that's about the nice thing about this support area down here at this bottom of this range is look at what's right below it. Yeah, the 200 exponential moving average. Right? Yeah, I got the 200 sitting there greeting us saying hello at 31.50. So, there is another opportunity, right? It's going to happen today? Probably not. Right? But that, that's an opportunity right there. Nice, support there with that 200. There's an up move for you on the dollar CAD. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Not there was that down move, and there was that down move here. Now it's sideways. I would suspect that this is just going to absolutely just continue to do that. Okay, that's just going to continue, and this is just going to continue down, right? This is just going to continue to the down, and you know, there's possible entry here if you think about it. If you get in at 56.80, put your stop at 57.10, 57.15, and give it a shot. That's worth a shot. But you know, the Aussie's really bearish, right? And the Euro is, I would say, stronger. So I don't know how that's going to work, but yeah, technically, you'd want to sell this here. You got good resistance above here. You got your EMAs. You know, let's see what happens if it pops this 55 and continues to upside. But this looks like a good sell trade to me. This looks like an opportunity that we can get short on that. So maybe we can get short down here somewhere. I got to tell you, I'm starting to like these white shorts. You know, I wasn't too happy about it when they cut me off. But I am starting to like the white shorts, I have to be honest. All right, what else you want to take a look at? Well, let's take a look at the Aussie. We didn't do that. Yeah, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Okay, let's not take a look at it. There we go. Wow, is this thing just like in a free-for-all or what? Can you say free-for-all? Hey, right? Wow, you wish you were in up here at 75.60, right? 75.45, 50, somewhere in here. 75.66. Look at this thing, just free-falling. Like, what are you going to do here? What are we going to do with that? Nothing. Absolutely. We're not doing nothing here, folks. There is just nothing to do here. Just leave this alone. We're at resistance, and if things go the way they've been going over the last several days, it's just going to continue to dump to the downside. Right? It's going to probably bounce off that 55, which it has already, clear the other two EMAs, being the 20 and the 10, and it's just going to continue. Right? Listen, now we know it's not going to come back there, that's where we want it to. Right? There's a good shot. This is just going to continue to the downside, just keep going down. We'll see. It might go sideways. But that's not my trade of choice, right? My trade of choice, of course, is a bounce up to the 200 and we'll sell it. But the way things have gone in the last week or so, we're not getting pullbacks, and we're going to use the EMAs stronger as our guide and our tool together, and we're just going to have to sell this stuff, right? Just going to have to sell it. That's just the way it is. Good news is the VIX is at 13. Gold is down. Oil is neutral. That's my summary for today, my friends. I don't know what else to tell you. Traders, thank you so much for being with me today. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning in Asia. Traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. Have a great trading day, my friends. We'll see you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.